FOMO is Nio time, baby. Let's go! To say that Nio's going nuts is probably lying, because this thing is making new highs every day, and I cannot believe it. I first got in at $13 and then sold at $16 and thought, boy, I was rich. But man, was I wrong. Then I got back in at 18 and I'm still holding, and I'm not selling one single share. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. My channel is small at the moment, but I'm looking forward to growing it each and every week. I'm posting 2 videos each week currently and bringing the quality up slowly but surely. I'm still learning a few tips and tricks, so please help me out. Also, if you like the content I'm bringing you, please drop me a like. It really helps out the channel. Now let's go check out Nio, baby.
When you're doing good, they cannot stand you. Everything we do, you know, is brand new.
If you are watching this for the first time, all my videos I start with some technicals and then we dive into some articles and news that's worth discussing. Think I scared my neighbors. And in today's video, we will look at Nio chart. We'll talk about the fresh tweet by our main man Elon Musk, and we will talk about the 100 kilowatt hour battery that Nio just announced. At first glance, the chart says to me the Nio stock has run a little bit ahead of itself. There are some articles that will explain why, which we will discuss in a minute. For the time being, Nio's market cap has become 59 billion, which just surpassed General Motors, which is pretty freaking crazy. But proof is in the pudding, guys. If these traditional car makers do not step up their game and start innovating, they will vanish. Just like so many cellular phone manufacturers that we knew in the 2000s and before that are just no longer around. The smartphones took the game to the next level, and anybody who couldn't keep up disappeared. We are seeing the same phenomena with the EVs at the moment. If anybody cannot keep up, they will vanish in the future. Now in the EVs, it will happen a little bit slowly because adaptation to a new car technology will happen a lot slower than to a smartphone technology. Reason being, an average person changes their phone every 1 to 2 years, whereas for the car, it's probably averaging between 5 to 10 years, if not more. So it will roughly take 4 to 5 times longer than it took the smartphones market. Smartphones probably took 10 years to fully take over, and as a report state, the cars will probably take 40 to 50 years to fully take over the ICE engines. Back to the chart. During the month of October, there has been a lot of FOMO. The stock has gone from like 26 all the way up to 41. I do not expect that to stay there in the short term, although in long term, I do see it breaking all these barriers come New Year's. I do not suggest entering at this level. Actually, I do not suggest anything because who knows what the future brings. As I already told you guys, I got in at 18 and I'm holding all of my shares. I do want to add a little bit, but currently this is a little bit too high. Historically, if we see the chart, when the chart has a big run up, it usually traces 50%, and it has happened not once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. It's happened 4 times already. It's likely to happen again. So if we currently look at it from 26 all the way to 42, make it retrace 50%, and we are looking at roughly 34 to 33 mark. There will be a lot of people taking profits at this level. Anyone who entered for a swing or a short-term profit will be taking profit at current levels, and we might get a better entry. So I'm waiting for around 33 to 34 mark before I add any further. But in my eyes, I see the stock easily between 200 to 300 in the next 3 to 4 years, and we will get into that why. The only reason I want to wait before I buy more, because I want to keep my dollar cost average low. Before we move on, again, I'm not telling you guys to do anything, but I think at current levels, please wait for a better entry. The chart will consolidate like it does always, and I will be buying during that consolidation. Nio just unveiled its 100 kilowatt battery pack. According to this article here, this was made possible by their cell-to-pack technology, 37% better energy density, and the vehicle range can be increased to 615 km. In 2018, the company launched a 70 kilowatt battery, which was enhanced to 84 kilowatt hour, and then in 2020 they unveiled a 100 kilowatt hour, and now there are reports that they're working on a 150 kilowatt battery. Guys, you see where this is going. I've mentioned this before in a previous video, but these guys are innovating quicker than we can read these articles. If they can increase the range of these cars to 900 kilometer, 900, guys, I don't know. Now Nio does explain how it was made possible. Better thermal runaway management, a highly integrated design, all climate thermal management, and N-Cloud bidirectional communication BMS, which I don't know what it is. And now you can start ordering from 7th of November, which is today. Jesus. And now obviously Nio has their flexible battery plans. You can pick up any battery you like, and they have their battery as a swap technology as well, and you can pick the better one, the bigger one, the smaller one. Up to you. You choose. I can tell you guys for a fact that currently and the coming 4 years, the only things that's going to keep holding these guys back is their production. I don't see them keeping up with the orders, and I can almost kind of see that as soon as they launch in Europe next year, they can probably become the favorite in the Western world as well. And as I told you, our main man Elon Musk, we all love him because he's the one who started the EV bonanza, tweeted Nio and said 420 is better than 42. Now we know 420 is better than 42, but what's also better is getting in at 42 or a little bit lower and then riding it all the way to 42. And secondly, I think just the fact that he mentioned means he's taking notice and he knows competition's around the corner, if not already here. Now Elon goes 420 is 10 times better than 42, and then we also have some Nio fanboys tweeting back, telling him at one stage you were around 42 as well. And one says he's talking about Nio getting jealous. Anyway, his tweet is a good indicator for us traders. He showed us where to invest. That's true. In my opinion, this could hype up Nio Stock a little bit more and it could run up to 50, who knows where. But the faster it runs up, the quicker it's gonna come down and consolidate, giving us better entries. Next article we already talked about. Nio joins Tesla in the ranks of the EVs makers worth more than General Motors as Wall Street sees major upside. So Wall Street is seeing the potential here as well. And this is interesting to see, guys. Nio only delivered 63,000 total cars to date, whereas General Motors sold 2.9 million cars and trucks alone in 2019. But don't start thinking that General Motors is clearly a winner here. The stock price and the market cap are reflecting the future growth. Now yes, it seems like, well, General Motors sold 2.9 million and then Nio only has sold 63,000 cars. But what's interesting is the future growth. General Motors probably cannot grow and innovate as fast as Nio can, and also General Motors probably doesn't have any pre-orders, where Nio is probably pre-booked for another 4 months. General Motors has unveiled their own Hummer EV, which is a separate topic and we can probably talk about it one day, but it didn't generate as much hype and it was just too expensive for the general market to just accept as what it was. Now this is funny here, guys. It says bedroom traders rush to buy into Chinese state-backed electric car maker Nio, hoping to cash in on the green vehicles. Well, it could be the bedroom traders, it could be the Robinhood traders, it could be the Wall Street traders, we don't know who. But with Nio tripling their deliveries this quarter compared to the last year's quarter is a telltale sign the company is going to be worth a lot more in a year's time, and then another year, and then another year after that. And lastly, guys, personally I do think the company is worth a lot more than $42 a share, but just because it is rising way too quickly, I think there is room for a little bit consolidation. As you know, short-term traders do take profit, and every now and then Wall Street money makers do manipulate the stock a little bit to get better entries. I wouldn't be surprised with seeing that type of activity in Nio Stock in the coming weeks or months. I'll just wait for that to buy in with the big guys too. And finally, for Nio's philosophy, guys, I looked into it a little bit. The logo means sky on top, earth at the bottom. It's beautiful. And the word Nio in Chinese means blue skies. So their philosophy really is better future and greener skies in China. With that said, guys, if I missed anything in the video, guys, please drop it in the comments down below and I'll be sure to reply or cover it in a new video. My job on this channel is to consolidate the news and articles that these companies are putting out, and I hope I'm doing an okay job at it. My channel is very new, so if you drop a like, it would really help out the channel to reach more people. With that said, guys, thank you very much if you're still here, and I'll see you next time with a new video. Have a good day.
When you're doing good, they cannot stand you.